Hey, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. I guess I will wait a few minutes and then we could just jump into stuff. I don't know. I was gonna do the game thing, but I was like, I really didn't look up to how to do it. And we do really crime on here. And there's some things I really want to talk about with you guys. Um, so yeah. Mm. Stay dangerous. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you so much. Welcome to Brooklyn Squad. It's your girl Jay. I'm back at it again. It is my birthday. I turned 44 today, guys, and I am grateful for that. This pillow thing, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to put this other pillow here. There we go. I am grateful for another day alive. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Kathy B. Thank you, Stay Dangerous. Let me get my glasses. Thank you guys for joining me on my birthday. I wanted to spend my birthday with you guys, obviously. So welcome to Brooklyn Squad. I just want to say, if you're new, welcome. If you've been here rocking with your girl for a while, thank you. I appreciate it. We are growing. My subscriber list is growing. We are almost to 500. Wow, it's been a minute. It feels like it's been a long time, but when I really look at it, it really hasn't been that long. But I'm so grateful. I definitely want to give a shout out to those on Facebook that be following me. Uh, I am truly grateful for you that has been liking my videos. I am monetized on Facebook already. I'm grateful, Kathy B. Thank you for liking my videos, and thank everyone for just showing me so much love. Thank you, Stay Dangerous, for always supporting me. If she's watching, thank you also. There's just so many. I will be going on Facebook later and giving them shout outs because Facebook, they rock with your girl. You feel me? They rock with me, and I truly appreciate that. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you too, babe. Thank you. So I'm truly grateful I got to make it another year because a lot of people didn't. And that's what today is about: gratitude, respect, honesty, loyalty, and a lot of things. And I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing that up also. Um, so please subscribe to the channel, hit thumbs up. Also, when I do my videos, leave comments. Let me know what type of videos, what kind of content you want. I want to hear from you guys. Also, I would love to hear from you guys on what you want me to do. Um, if you would like to donate, my Cash App and PayPal is right there. Every little cent matters. Every little bit counts. I appreciate that. You don't have to. But if you want to donate to your girl, I always appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So thank you. Um, let's talk. Let's get into it. What it do? Stay dangerous. I see you doing your shorts, baby. I be posting it on Facebook and everywhere. I see you. You be working. They be like, where Stay at? I be like, he be working. Okay, great. So, y'all, something just happened. And this is why today is the topic that I want to talk about. Y'all know I have a daughter. Y'all know I got kids, right? Y'all know my youngest daughter, Yasmin, is the one that used to be here, and we always connect. Tomorrow's her birthday. She'll be 20 years old. We had a little falling out, a teeny little falling out a few years ago, right? It has been, Dave, come here for 1 second. Yes, come here for 1 minute. How long haven't we spoke to Yasmin?
When you got the shade open like that.
I'm on live. How long haven't we spoke to Yasmin? It been 5 years? No.
No.
How long?
Like a year.
All right. So it's
I'm gonna
been
go, babe, okay?
it's been a year I haven't spoke to my daughter. Right? Go ahead. It's been a year I haven't spoke to my daughter, right? Hey Shay. Over something so petty that could have been resolved. But see, this is the thing that I be talking about. Oh, he left y'all. They said, hey, Di. Family should never have to be not speaking for 5 years, 10 years, a year, 2, 3, 4 years. Life is too short. Something so tiny could have been resolved. And this is not the first time this happened. I didn't speak to my daughter for 5 years before. And I told her today, it's not worth it, right? It's not. Something so small, Kathy. So small. And it's not like I wasn't reaching out to her adopted mother, because I was. See, when your daughter, when you have a child in the system and you get connected with your child and you get clean and you start to get recovery in your life, right? Because see, I have a disease called addiction, right? And I had got recovery, right? And I started to get clean in the process, right? See, I had put the drug down, but I still needed to work on me because the drug was just a symptom of my disease. I still had me to work on. But in the process of me working on me, right, my daughter became that process with me. Do you feel what I'm saying? You understand? Like she wanted to be a part of me. She wanted to know me. She wanted to be in my life. We're talking about a little baby that has not met me, right? Since she was a newborn. So we're going back years before. And then when I started to get clean, right, and started to get recovery in my life, they decided to reach out to me. And we started to grow a bond. We got real close. Y'all seen her here. We got real close. But see, when you get real close with your biological child, sometimes it could be a threat to the adopted parent. Because see, my daughter would say stuff like, "You can't cook like my real mother could cook." Like she would go back there and just start acting up. You know what I'm saying? But I've always had her adopted mother's back. I've always said I am grateful for that woman. Because out of anywhere that my daughter could have been, I am grateful that my daughter was placed there. So despite of any little itchy bitchy little things that people go through in life, it should never be a long distance where you don't hear from somebody. Let me explain something to you. The last words that I said to my mother before she died was good words. We was laughing on the phone. And me and my mother always bump heads. But the last memories before she died in the hospital were good memories. We were laughing. I'm grateful for that. Hey, Miss Nida Boo and Light and Stuff. Hey, Boo. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I got a memory that it wasn't like, damn, the last words I said to my mother was some grimy stuff. And now she's dead and I can't take that back. Because there was times that me and my moms would go at it and the last words were nasty. But I'm grateful that the last words wasn't. So I told my daughter today on the phone, like, I was grateful that she called and she has a happy birthday. Like, that's the birthday gift right there. I didn't need nothing for my birthday. I never want nothing for my birthday. I got everything I need for my birthday. And that's because the thing that I always want for my birthday is another day alive. Just another day on earth, God. Please let me wake up another day. That's all I ask for. Despite all the craziness that's going on in this world, I just want another day alive. Because some of us didn't wake up this morning. Some of us didn't make it. Dave's cousin died in her sleep the other day. 40, what, 60 something years old? Hey, Tracy. Amen, sis. Like real talk. Dave said, I ain't get you what you want for your birthday. I don't know what to. I don't want nothing for my birthday. God gave me what I wanted for my birthday. And that's to open up my eyes and see that I'm still here. Despite the financial struggles, despite the in and out the hospitals, despite the relationships with my kids, I'm still here. And as long as God gives me another day alive, there's always another chance to work things out with my kids. Because if I'm dead, I can't. Forgiveness is hard, but it's not impossible. I see you, Kathy B. Yes. Trust, faith, love, happiness. Learn to love yourself. You know what my daughter said to me? She said, Mom, I was dating this boy and I had to let him go because he was too controlling. I said, Amen, sister. He was controlling and abusive. That's right. I say, you are worth more than that. I am grateful and happy you know your worth. Thank you, Wipe Down. Thank you. I am grateful and happy you know your worth. For my daughter, 20, she'll be 20 tomorrow, to say, I had to let him go because he was too controlling and too acting too abusive. And if you know my story, you know that this daughter mentality is not like our mentality. Um, so for her to understand what I'm saying, y'all. So for her to recognized that, I was so happy. I was so happy. Know your worth. You don't never have to settle for less. We have so many people missing. We have so many doctors that think they slick. We have so many medias and police officers that's not doing their job and picking and choosing what they want to put on social media or on the news. Did you see the video that I put out there about the doctor? You know what? Let's play it. Let's play it. Because I have something to say about this video. Dead woman wakes up. Y'all, here we go. These days, if you don't have a strong website, you're toast. So I turned to web.com to build mine. Dead woman wakes up before organ removal. Here's a really disturbing story. And this reminds me of Jelani for some reason. Right before they were going to, obviously she wasn't dead, harvest her organs. And doctors gave her a sedative and just planned to continue removing her organs. It's just unbelievable. This happened a couple of years ago, but we're just now finding out about it because some of the documents have finally been released. Colleen Burns was taken to an emergency room at St. Joseph's Hospital Center, and she was suffering from a drug overdose. Okay. A nurse told doctors she is recovering, she is alive, but doctors said, no, 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 we're pronouncing her dead, called her family. Her family said, okay, you can go ahead and harvest her organs. We want the organs to go for something good. Obviously, she wasn't dead. There were several signs that pointed towards her being alive. A mandatory reflex test was performed on the undersides of her feet, and she did clench her toes. She appeared to be breathing without a respirator. Didn't stop doctors. Nurses told doctors that this was going on. Doctors said, give her this really powerful sedative. Now, I'm not a doctor, Lewis. I know most people watch this show. It probably seems to them like I'm a doctor. I don't blame people for thinking that, but I'm actually not a doctor. But if someone requires a sedative before you remove all of their internal organs, is that not an indication that the person's alive still?
Presumably a corpse does not need a sedative, yes.
Right. What's most amazing about this is that the hospital was sanctioned and a number of mistakes were involved in the sanctions. The total fine for the hospital was only $22,000. Burns declined to sue after all of this happened. Burns was severely depressed, and in fact, Colleen Burns ended up taking her own life about a year and a half ago at the age of 41. Nobody is blaming this mix-up for her suicide. She, by all admissions, was deeply, deeply ill, and that this didn't play any kind of role. I got some emails about this saying, David, you realize what's going on here, right? We have a for-profit healthcare system, and it's very clear that an individual is worth more to the hospital dead because of the organ harvesting than they would collect by billing Colleen Burns for having kept her alive. It's incredibly morbid and macabre, but maybe there is some element of truth there. What I can say we can't say for sure that financial interests were at play here. What we can say for sure
is that having a for-profit healthcare system is not a positive influence on American society. No doubt, this is a situation where they might have known that she didn't have health insurance, and the money could have been a factor. But at the same time, if you've got a woman who is presumably a mess on your hands, who is an organ donor, who is on the verge of dying, and you're a doctor, and you think to yourself, well, let's just put her out of her misery, and maybe these organs can go to a young child who needs them and isn't a mess of a human being who's probably going to die from another drug overdose later, or damage these organs beyond repair. That I could see someone making that decision. Not that it's the right decision to make. No, not even that, Louis. It's not even their decision to make. And you're absolutely right that I could see them doing that. And it's just incredible because it wouldn't be their decision to make. Very, very concerning story.
Yeah. Yes, Tracy.
I made that.
With your very own online store.
I sold that.
Tracy said 100% alive. Yeah, they gave her a sedative. That is terrible. We have to blame the government. It's large sums of money and organ harvesting. Shaking my damn head. Isn't this horrible, y'all? When I seen that, I was like, I gotta do a video on this. And I know the chat is on different subjects and stuff today, but that plays a part of it. Trust. Can't even trust the doctors. You mean to tell me we can't trust the doctors? Now, understand what they said. She overdosed. But she was still alive. So my two things is this. They see a woman coming in. Okay, she's a drug addict, whatever. She overdosed. She ain't got no insurance or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's tell her parents she dead. That's the second problem I have with them. They lied to her parents and told her parents she's dead. She died. So her parents is trusting the doctor. She was already an organ donor. So, of course, donate her organs. My baby is gone. Oh, my God. You can imagine what was going through their head. And this young lady was still alive. She woke up during the procedure. Babe, I put up. Take my soda out the freezer.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
You should close that window.
I will later. This lady woke up, y'all, during the procedure, and they just gave her a sedative and kept taking out her organs. It messed her up so. I took that off my life. You did, Kathy? Girl, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's why I said today we're going to talk about it all. Because I was like, all right, I know Kathy wanted to do the game thing today, play a game or something, but I was like, we usually do crimes on here, and there's so many stuff to talk about, and I didn't know how to do the games either. But we should do the games like on the back thing, like we did the movie. And the reason I say that because YouTube gets confused when people do too much on their channel. They don't push certain videos out. When I started doing cooking, y'all, I noticed that my videos wasn't being pushed out like that. When I slowed down with the cooking videos and did more crime, now YouTube is pushing my videos out more. Yeah. I'm gonna be listening. Go ahead, Tracy. It's okay, babe. I know, right, Kathy? It's crazy. But Kathy, this lady woke up. She was alive. Yo, the stuff that people do is insane. These doctors, you can't even trust the doctors. Love yourself enough. Let me tell you something. I want to live. I want to live today. So I lost over 70 something pounds. Why? Because I'm a diabetic. So my diabetes is good, right? They say love yourself, right? So that means your health must come first also. I lost over 70 something pounds. I watch what I eat. I drink a lot of water. When I thought of Jelani Day, I know I'm going all over the place, y'all, but in a sense, it is about what we're talking about, because we're talking about love, self, honesty, care, respect. The doctors didn't even have respect for the family or for this young lady. They lied to the family and said, "Oh, your daughter passed away. She didn't make it." What kind of nonsense is that? Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, 70 something pounds, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of nonsense is that? But when I thought of the reason I thought of Jelani is with this story. It wasn't that story. I thought it was that story. No, it was this story. This story right here. Oops. Where is it, y'all? Oh, it's in my video, actually. Hold on. I could play it. Might as well play it. A veteran dies in police care. What's up, Brooklyn? Let me find the video. Because this, I was like, this is what reminds me of Jelani.
Up there today. They actually.
You know what? We could play it. It is all right. What's up, Brooklyn Squad? It's your girl Jay, and I'm back at it again with another video. Now, this happened a few years.
18. Everett Palmer Jr. with
Other people, and I wanted to share this video. And this young man, let's get into the video. Okay. Because this right here, let's just get into the video. Okay. Check this out, y'all. What happened?
Rose Palmer says it's been torture since April 9th, 2018. Everett Palmer Jr. was on his way from Delaware to Queens to visit family. He stopped off in York, Pennsylvania to take care of an outstanding warrant having to do with a DUI. 2 days later, his family is told he died in police custody. And now, more than a year later, they still don't know how or why he died.
The information that we were receiving in a very piecemeal style tells us that Everett Palmer was tased. It tells us that Everett Palmer was restrained.
I think he was murdered. That's what I think.
The 41-year-old Army veteran died after an incident, quote, following an excited state, and that he hit his head on the cell door and was restrained. His body was returned to his family, but missing the heart, throat, and brain. It's not unusual for organs to be removed and held after autopsies. However, the family has sought to get samples of the organs so their own pathologist can do testing, but has gotten pushback.
An in-custody death demands a certain level of transparency that has been lacking in York County.
Methamphetamine toxicity was also cited in the ME's report, but the Palmers say no drugs were on him and he never used meth. The court had death from natural causes and suicide, but the cause was inclusive. The Palmers are now also seeking any video of Everett while they have asked one say they will have no peace to their son, a brother, and a dad of 2 boys.
You referred to him in the past as a gentle giant, and that's what he was. And my son was a good young man, kind-hearted, loved everyone. And he did. No one deserves this.
York County officials have said they cannot comment because this is an ongoing investigation. Shirley Chan for Pix 11 News.
Yeah.
If y'all know those cell doors are like metal. They are metal. Okay. So him hitting his head, dying, he was a veteran. If y'all know those cell doors.
Wow. Oh, wait, my phone's still going off, y'all. Hold on.
If y'all know those cell doors.
Yeah. That reminded me of Jelani yesterday when I seen that, Kathy, for some reason. When they said his organs were removed. For some reason, every person that winds up bumping into the police, right, winds up dead. They never comment when they know they are guilty. Exactly. 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 And you know what I'm also noticing? Every person that bumps into the police either winds up missing or dead, and their organs are missing also. What's up with that? They love us some black. They love us. They love us some. They love our skin, boy. They love us some us. This veteran died and they care. Oh, he bumped his head. No, y'all killed him. Honesty. Trust. You cannot trust the police. Allegedly. And let me say allegedly on here. And these are just these are just things that I just wanted to talk about because I put out videos on this on Facebook and YouTube. And I was like, you know what? Let me at least go live and talk about a few of these things. Yes. Yes, Kathy B. Yes. Big money. Oh, there's a video that I was like, oh, I wanted to see it and look at it with y'all about the organ stuff. I didn't see it yet, but I want to check that out with y'all. I think it's really sad.
Shopify gives you
What the
powerful
hell?
analytics
What's going on
to run
over
your
here?
business smarter. Pinpoint trends.
My phone be acting bugged out. But yeah, y'all. It's crazy. This veteran, fair use copyright disclaimer under section. Thank you, Wipe Down. Hey, Michelle. And I have the copyright clear thing too. Thank you, Wipe Down. He's so sweet. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Patricia. Patricia. Oh my gosh. Hi, babe. How are you? Oh my, I haven't seen you on the internet a minute. How are you? How you been? That's so sweet for you to come through. Wow. Thank you. That is so sweet. That's love right there. You know when you don't see nobody on the internet on the internet for a hot minute and then they just pop up on your channel like, girl, that is dope. That makes me feel so good. Thank you, Patricia. Y'all know I'm sensitive. Y'all stop now. Y'all know I'll start crying in a few minutes. Cause y'all ain't see Patricia in a minute. Wow, that is amazing. That is so sweet of you, Patricia. Oh my God. Wow. I don't know, that just like, that warmed my heart just now. But y'all, I was thinking, when I heard that his organs were missing, y'all, I was like, and the reason I thought about Jelani, because even though people don't like to say it, but let's keep it real, Jelani's their organs were missing. Jelani's organs were missing. Okay? His organs were missing. Question of the day. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Question of the day. What's the question of the day? I wish we could play some music. They copyright my ass for everything. You know, they put me in YouTube jail for 2 weeks, y'all. One more strike and I'm out. Oh, so y'all, my cooking channel is no longer a cooking channel. We got the crime channel. So let me put it in here for y'all. So my backup channel is Brooklyn Squad True Crimes. All right, y'all. It's Brooklyn Squad True Crimes. Let me see. Let me put it in here so y'all can go subscribe. Y'all can go subscribe. Let me see. Here it is. Y'all go subscribe to that, please. Yeah, I changed I know. You know what it was, Michelle? I had put a fighting video up, right? Of a young lady that got jumped by. I'm so proud of you and how much your channel has grown. Thank you, Michelle. We almost there, baby. We almost there. We almost to 500, y'all. I was in YouTube jail and my channel was growing. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but someone else noticed it. They was like, girl, you have been in YouTube jail for 2 weeks and you got your subscribers are growing over here. Because I was on Facebook doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on Facebook posting up videos, posting videos, posting videos. Can you hear me? So what I did, Michelle, I put a fighting video up and didn't blur. So that's why I got in trouble. Which I put videos up before like that and didn't blur and they didn't mess with me. So I don't know. It's just weird. I was trying to explain how this young lady was jumped by her best two friends and their cousin over a cheeseburger. They broke most of every bone in her face. She couldn't call for help or anything for hours in that house. The police ignored it. She was trying to ask for help. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Wipe Down. She was asking for help because she went on social media to ask for help because obviously when she went to the police, they wasn't paying it no mind. They didn't do an investigation. Like they was basically ignoring it. So she went on Facebook and that's how she got the attention. Next thing you know, the cops was on it. I believe the girls got arrested. I'm going to do an update with that to find out more exactly about it. But yeah, I got in trouble for posting that video because I didn't blur the fighting scene out. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's just certain things I'm still learning when it comes to YouTube, but it's just weird. Um, so the investigator that is working on the Shanquella Robinson case, let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about that investigator, y'all. That's working on Shanquella Robinson. Because anybody in here speaks Spanish, I need a translator because I might be having and not I might. I do have an interview with him coming up. But we got a problem though. Have you heard about them saying that they don't have enough evidence for the young lady that beat Shanquella up, that killed Shanquella? What's up with that? They don't have enough evidence. There's a whole damn video. What that mean? They ain't got enough evidence to hold her. Right, Michelle? That case is crazy. Matter of fact, let's go to where he messaged me. Here it goes. Gerardo. You know I messed up with names, y'all. He said Merry Christmas to me. All right, so this is his page. And I have been messaging him. I'm also sending him stories that I've worked on that hasn't been touched, that I need him to help. And I will let you know. Let me agree with my translator to organize the interview with you after Jackson is brought to Mexico. So, but then I hear a YouTuber saying they can't hold her. Excuse me? Are they insane? What is going on with this case? What is going on with this case? Because there's a lot of stuff going on YouTube about the mother and the sister that I don't really dig. I mean, I don't like going after a grieving family. You feel what I'm saying? Oh my God. What is going on here? I can't even show this when I'm looking on Instagram. A cop is beating on some black people, y'all. And if I show this to y'all, they gonna mess me up on my video. Crump just showed this. All right, I'm gonna have to blur it. I'll put the video out, but I'm gonna have to blur it. This is unpredictable. Crump, Attorney Crump just put a video out about, oh man, I wish I could show you this. This and he is beating on a 14 years old girl. The cops. Oh my God. Yeah. How can I blur this video out for y'all? How can I blur this out? Let me see. All right, let me see if I could do this for y'all. Okay, hold on. I want to show y'all this, but I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube. How can I do this, Kathy? Or write down. It's on Instagram. I'm seeing a video of a cops beating on a 14 years old girl. They jumping her. Police. The police. See, this is what I be talking about. This is the crazy shit. Can't trust cops. You can't trust the doctors. Who can we trust? So let's talk about this then. Okay, let's talk about this. Since we know who we can't trust, how can we fix it? What can we do? Let's talk about that. Number one, don't put that shit on your driving license that you are an organ donator. Do not put that on your license, everyone. Like Kathy B said, she took that off her license. Don't put that on your license. I can give you a suggestion that Tyler the bullshit gave me a while back. If you are an organ donor, for real, and you really want to donate your organs, do not have any doctors or anyone in permission of that. You have a family member that you can trust, and you put it on paper and you get it notarized. That they are in charge. If anything happened, if you should die, Dave is in charge. And you get that notarized and you put that paper in your wallet. And that's something I forgot to do. I'm glad I just thought of it now. Tyler the bullshit gave me that information a while back. Shout out to her. I actually wrote the details of what it's supposed to say on my notebook, but I thought that was some real shit. Like I was like, oh wow, I need to do that. Because doctors, as you see, they could just doing anything to us. Anything to us. So we know what they doing. So we got to try to prevent it. And what can we do to prevent this? Like Kathy said, don't have it on your license. Get a paper. And like I'm saying, the Tide of the Bush is saying, get a paper. Who is in charge of you? If something was to happen to you, get that on paper, but get it notarized. What else? I know I'm jumping all over the place today, y'all, but just bear with me. What else, y'all? Because this is some serious shit. Serious. I wonder if excuse me. Is Shanquella, if her organs were there, if all her organs were there. I wonder that. I always wonder that. If that young lady had her organs. Because I ain't hear nobody talk about that. And I really wonder if she had all her organs. Has anybody heard anything about that? I was just talking with my son about the fact he is black and mixed, and his friends are all white, and how he needs to watch out. He moves around in public and the police, because if they beat me, my 14 years old, yeah, that's good you having that talk with your son. That's good that you having that talk with your son, Michelle. Oh, shit. Why do I see this and I see Jelani's mother's face on here? Organ trafficking, last plea to the family. And look whose face I see. Wow. He can't move the same way as his friends. I see you, Michelle. Why would they have? See, I'm not the only one that think Jelani's is organ traffic.
I just presented this. And here we have our brother Jelani Day with no eyes in his socket,
Oh,
no organs. They even removed his jaw.
let's listen,
There
chat.
is no way possible that please click share, like, click bell.
I just found
As you'll
something.
know, each time
Shout out to African Diaspora.
very short today. Brother Field did an excellent coverage of our brother Jelani Day and what happened to him. I just want to remind you all, about a month ago, I talked about this as well. And so I want to plead with the family. I'm pleading with you. I just presented this, and here we have our brother Jelani Day with no eyes in his sockets, no organs. They even removed his jaw. There is no way possible that the coroner can rule anything suicidal or the river took it or all this other crap that they try to say. Bottom line, black men don't commit suicide in those numbers like that. They are being organ trafficked.
Mm.
You all see this now. You understand this now. So here's what I'm saying to you. Please don't ignore this. This has come up so many times and it gets ignored. Please stop ignoring this. This is not just about the brothers, but the sisters too. You're young. See, someone in my age group, they may not be interested in my organs because I'm older. But when you're young and you're fit, that's like new money to them. Watch who you're around. What sisters, watch who you date. That sets you up. I just saw a sister with a zaddy the other day. They don't even match. They did not match. I just felt, I don't know, I felt in my spirit. Girl, I don't know if you can trust this man. But see, I don't know her and you can't say nothing to people. So I'm just saying, you need to watch who you're around. You need to vet the people you're around. You need to let someone know where you're going, please. You got to be out there by yourself. Have something that can speak for you. Something that can speak for you when you cannot. I go out walking. Hey, the king goes with me. You roll up on us, God help you. So you have to. You have to go in pairs. Even if you're running in the store, just let somebody know you're going to the store and what store you're going to. Please, another thing that we don't pay attention to, make sure you know what that person's wearing that day. It's somebody you live with. What did they have on? Because the first thing they're gonna ask is what were they wearing. And let's be clear, we really have to police ourselves because we're not gonna get. You know what happened with our brother Jelani Day. It's the same thing that happened with our brother Kendrick Johnson.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happened with Sandra Bland and Fidel, brother Castillo. We're not going to get the same respect that the Mzungu gets. We're not going to get it. They're not going to care. They're not going to, take our brother or our sister's picture and put it all over the news channels all over the country looking for one person. We still don't have the truth about what happened to Latrice Richardson. And she left the LA County Sheriff's Department in Malibu in the middle of the night, and they found her remains. She was in their custody, and they let her go in the middle of the night in Malibu. We still don't know what happened with that. Listen, make sure that you're safe. Make sure that you check in. That's all I'm asking. And if you just met some people and you're going out, I would ask you, take a rain check on that. Because we've seen too many stories on this channel where brothers and sisters have gone off to be with other people and they end up dead and nobody knows nothing. Don't forget what these times are. May the Most High bless you. Let me know what you think in the comments. I just had to say my 2 cents, maybe 3. Be well, be blessed, and be safe.
Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system
Hey, Keith Watkins.
How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.
That was some good info. That was some good info. Keep freeing children, women, and people of color. Keith Watkins. Thank you, Keith Watkins. Welcome to Brooklyn Squad. Thankful we do not get the same respect. Thankful, let me see. From Brooklyn with love. Thankful we do not get the same respect the moguls get, for it is a white life built in trauma. Woo, baby. Yes, Keith. Keith was on it. Michelle said, I used to be a donor, but not a chemo radiation. Oh, myself off the donor list. I made sure my 22 years old was not a donor because they are not going to just let my baby die. I know that's right, Michelle. The J. Lee Chronicles. What's all these people? Hey, the J. Lee Chronicles. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just amazing. And these are my new subs, y'all. Yes, I told you I was in YouTube jail and I had my people were just subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate it. See, she was on point. She said Jelani Day, okay? Organs were missing, and I'm glad she said that other young man too. They had the nerve to roll him in the mat and put newspaper. I'm gonna have to change the title to our thing for birthday chat. Birthday chat, yeah, but I'm gonna have to change the title a little bit. Yeah. What is going on? Human trafficking for organ removal. She said it though. That would, you know what she said? Thank you, Michelle. But she said, let somebody know make sure somebody know what you're wearing. That's important because that's the first thing the cops say. What was they wearing? Oh, shit, I don't know. Like that's important. We got to know that. Let me, you know what I was thinking the other day, and I think of this when it comes to Dave. I need to know because now he works at a new job, and I don't even know the phone number. I don't know the people, and I like to know all that stuff. God forbid if my man don't come home one day, and I'm calling and calling and calling. Hey, Evelyn, thank you, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to know these things. We need to know these things. The name, the job, the phone number of the boss, all that stuff. God forbid if anything happened. That's important. I used to go food shopping at 5 o'clock in the morning by myself. I stopped doing that. Like what Dave used to work for the garbage company before, and I used to go to Walmart at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 3 a.m. because Walmart opens is all night long. I used to go there at 3, 4, 5 in the morning by myself. Take the cab there and go by myself. Crazy. I stopped doing that. Mm-mm. I do not do that no more, no more, no more, no more. I hit the road jack on that. That was crazy. That was crazy for me to do stuff like that. And I didn't know about traffic. I mean, I know about traffic and trafficking and stuff, but it didn't dawn in my brain like it does now. I wasn't working on cases with YouTube and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't doing none of this stuff before. So it was like, damn. Give me a title, y'all. Birthday chat on organ traffic. Right? I guess. Anybody want to come up? Anybody want to come up and say a few things? Or just talk and say how you feel? Or have you ever been through a situation or know somebody that been through like organ or trafficking or like anything? Y'all want to talk about anything? It don't have to be organ trafficking. Y'all can talk about anything. Right. It wasn't this bad, Kathy. Right. It wasn't as bad. Matter of fact, when I used to go do my little food shopping back then, I was doing YouTube, but I was doing celebrity gossip. I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. So it was like, it wasn't this bad like that. You know what I mean? But now, forget about it. It's like really, it's awful. It's freaking awful. If you can't trust doctors, you can't trust. I'm changing the thing to it. Can't trust the police. And why is it that okay, I'm gonna give you a info. I'm working on something right now, right? Dexo Toso, 26 years old, missing. I spoke to his mother for 2, 3 hours on the phone yesterday and last week. He finally got something on the news now. But other than that, this remember I was saying, Kathy, no media coverage, nothing, nothing. The mother drove from Detroit, where she lives at, all the way to New York City over the holidays to put out pictures and flyers and everything by herself and with her husband, because the police aren't doing anything. They haven't even had a conference on the news about this kid or anything. It's 100 days now he's missing. 100 days this kid is missing. He's a tattoo artist. He's close to his mother. He would have called his mother already. No movement on his bank card and no movement on his Metro card. Exactly. Everyone deserves media coverage. Why do they do this why they do this? Why do they pick and choose? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand this. Why? Why is there so many evil people in this world? I don't get it. Somebody explain to me, please. And if you can't trust the police and you can't trust the doctors, who can you really trust? Your loved one. And sometimes you can't trust them. No. You gotta send me that. Send me that video. Wait, a girl got violent because they wasn't serving chicken nuggets. Are you serious? That's crazy. Oh my God. Now that is crazy. That's crazy. Mm. I don't know what's going on with this world. I really don't. Do y'all remember this model right here?
Jotsy, the model. That's Ryan Singleton, a young aspiring model. His story begins right here in Atlanta, where he was raised by his mom.
Somewhere between third and fourth grade, he figured out that his initials of his name, RTS, backward was STR, which meant star. So he started then making himself into a star.
In the fall of 2010, Ryan left Atlanta to pursue his dreams of modeling in New York.
He landed 7 shows during Mercedes Week in New York, and that's huge.
After success in New York, Ryan and his two friends, Antonio Faison and Jared Davis, set their sights on Hollywood. Their adventure was all caught on camera as they filmed their pursuit of fame for a docuseries called Are We Famous Yet?
The inspiration for our docuseries was simple. It was Ryan. We wanted to document his journey in becoming a model.
Once they hit LA, things happened quickly.
We were basically in the inner circle. You know, we were being invited to things that we kind of just saw on television and we're like, okay, now we're here.
Then Ryan left LA, returned to New York, and suddenly was married. This is a photo of the ceremony. Next to Ryan is Real Housewife of Atlanta star Cynthia Bailey. But that's not who he was married to.
I found out on social media, Ryan has gotten married to a man twice his age. I don't even know who this is. I don't have a clue as to what's going on.
Ryan married Kite Brewster, but the marriage didn't last, and Ryan returned home to Georgia in the spring of 2013, where things got more mysterious.
I remember this case, y'all.
Okay, something bad is going to happen to me, isn't it?
Then more mystery. He flew to LA, met someone, then rented a car and drove himself to Las Vegas. Then before driving back, he called his mom.
I said, well, you okay? He said, yeah, I'm getting ready to come home. I said, okay, what do you need? He said, I need you to go in my room and get the $100 out of there.
Ryan's mom wired the money to him. Then she received a phone call from Ryan's ex.
I said, well, Ryan went to the West Coast and told me not to tell you. He said, oh my God, his life would be in danger.
Brewster never told Ryan's mom what the danger was, but it was real. Ryan's car broke down in Death Valley on the ride back from Vegas. He flagged down the highway patrol, who dropped him off at this convenience store, and then Ryan vanished. 74 days later, his mom received another call, this one from investigators who found Ryan's body.
He said, ma'am, Ryan didn't have any organs. He didn't have any eyes. He didn't have a heart. He didn't have any lungs. He didn't have any liver. And he didn't have any kidneys. I said, what? That sounds like somebody took my son's organs and sold them on the black market.
The autopsy report answers very few questions. The cause and manner of death, both undetermined.
If you're looking for a causative element of death here, I think that it's an environmental death. Unforgiving conditions in the desert, degrees, him walking, and all of that spells disaster.
His organ was not damaged by animals, not a pointy-eared, tail-wagging, four-legged, furry animal. There was a human animal or animals that did this to my son.
So since this story first aired last night on 11 Alive at 11, there has been an overwhelming reaction on social media for more. Then he went through the autopsy report, the evidence, and the pictures from the scene with his investigators, Joseph Scott Morgan and Charles Middlestad. Together, they analyzed the case to figure out how it can be solved.
Well, let's bottom line it now. Let's bottom line it. I mean, it's undetermined now. Do you believe that this thing can be solved, that there can be an answer for Ryan's mom from investigators in this case as to what happened to her son?
from the scientific standpoint, I think that we've gone as far as the road can take us at this point. They have examined the remains. Not only has a forensic pathologist examined the remains, but also a forensic anthropologist has examined the remains. There was no sign of trauma. The only thing that they note as real trauma to Ryan's remains is a skull fracture. But both the forensic pathologist and the forensic anthropologist both state clearly that this is probably a post-mortem event. That means after death, and that's as a result of the drying or desiccation that takes place in the bone. Bones became brittle. We're left high and dry. So I'd have to defer to good old-fashioned shoe leather as far as the cops are concerned.
I mean, we have the expert telling us we're at the end of that road as far as the scientific side. So really what it leaves is, some possible testimonial evidence. Maybe there's a witness or two out there that saw him get picked up, that saw him interact with somebody, that may be able to shed some light on what happened after that California Highway Patrolman dropped him off there. To me, the likelihood that we get some clarity, some sort of resolution to this case, sadly, and I say sadly for the family, for Ryan's mom especially, seems remote at best at this point. But if it were to occur, I think it's going to be in the form of a witness that comes back. Now, we're talking 2013. A lot of time has passed.
The only way we may get an answer here is if there's more publicity about this case, and maybe someone remembers something or feels obligated to come forward. I think that's the only way.
I think that's fair.
A highway patrol.
We were talking earlier about how no
Lies. I'm not listening to YouTube explanation. Hi, Jackie. Hi, babe. I remember that case. Do you remember that case, Kathy? Do anybody remember that? Jackie, do you remember that case? I remember that. That was a while ago. Death Valley. Ooh, Death Valley remote. I live near there. Thank you, babe. Yeah, about the this one. Jackie said, "What case?" Girl. I remember that. That was years ago. All right, so they saying that was 5 years ago. Yeah, I would say it was around there. I would say it was around there. Yup, he was a model, New York City. Went to Vegas. And you know what got me on that one is because they said a patrol. A patrol. Here we go again. I just was talking about that. Remember we just talking about that, Kathy? Every time somebody gets bumps into the police, they go missing or dead and their organs are gone. Once again. Perfect example. You don't remember that? I remember that a while back, Jackie. Mm-hmm. Yup. Handsome young man too. Shit. It's just crazy, man. It just makes me think like every time somebody bumps in, and it's a lot of us people, a lot of black people, black young brothers. Every time a black young brother bumps into a damn police officer, you'll never see him again. And then his organs are missing. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Just sad. Just really sad and crazy. Or they're taken from human consumption. Oral cannibal. Mm. Even kids. I was looking on YouTube. I think it was last night before I fell asleep. And I'm gonna see if I can find it. There was parents, a black young couple was crying. They done took that little baby organs out. Little baby. I just can't no more. It's like, oh. So it's like, how can we even protect ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we protect ourselves from things like this? From getting kidnapped, from getting taken, from getting our organs taken. We know it happens, but how can we prevent it? So that's what we was talking about also, Jackie, on here. You know, like don't put your, if you're not an organ donor, or even if you are, be careful. Don't put your name on the license. Someone, like I was saying, what the bullshit was telling me, um, get a paper notarizing the person that you want in charge of your medical health. If anything happens, is my husband, and I put Dave's name, get it notarized. So if anything happens to me, it's notarized and it's on paper. You know what I mean? I don't even know what else to say about it. Like, what else? You know, what? How else can we protect ourselves with things like this? Evil is real. I know, Jackie. Oh my God, Miss Jackie, you don't know. Yesterday, right? I actually had tears with Dave, and I was like, babe, how come the world is so evil like this? Like I was literally crying to him. I was like, how come he? Because he don't understand. Like I'm very emotional, and he just think I'm just into YouTube stuff a lot. But he knows I got a heart. And I'm just like, I was crying, and he was like, why are you crying? I'm like, because people are so evil. Why are people so evil in this world? We have a God, right? I mean, I believe in the God of my understanding. So if we have a God, and I know we have this demon devil also, but I'm just so confused on why is there so many evil people. Hey Patricia, thank you Miss Jazzy for your kind words. I have been off and off YouTube most times. I am with my daughter, the one that have the surgery on her head. Oh, that's my prayers going with you, Patricia. Oh gosh. She's doing good though. Thank God she's doing good. Thank God she's doing good. Yeah, how people so evil. Undercover cops are killing blacks and organ trafficking. Wow. I believe it. I believe it.
Tribunal in London concluded that prisoners of conscience in China are being murdered for.
Have to talk about to access womb transplants to have babies. The womb of a woman is the uterus, so they are performing uterus transplants.
which is the surgical procedure whereby a healthy uterus is transplanted into an organism of which the uterus is absent or deceased. So this is organ trafficking. Notice that it said a healthy uterus is transplanted into an organism. Now, if black men and black women are the number one victims of organ trafficking, doesn't that simply means that black women organs are being used so these surgeries or procedures can take place? And doesn't that also mean that black women are being killed so transgender women can have babies?
That desperate search for missing teens in Washington, D.C., nearly a dozen Black and Latina girls reported missing in recent days, and authorities are now trying to raise awareness. ABC's Lindsay Davis is in Washington with the very latest on this story. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, Amy. This is a storyline that primarily gained traction online, and there are those in social media.
I'm just so disgusted, y'all.
Tom Brady's missing jersey got more coverage than these missing girls. But DC police say it's not a matter that more girls are missing. They say they're simply doing a better job of getting the word out when people do go missing. These are the alarming posts catching the attention of social media users across the country. A series of tweets by Washington, D.C.
And a lot get away with it, Jackie, right?
A dozen Black teenage girls reported missing over the course of just 3 days.
All of a sudden, we started having a lot of young females missing.
Those teens are among 38 people in total now listed as missing, some of them described as critically missing on D.C.'s Metropolitan Police site, many of them young Blacks or Latino teenage girls. Hundreds of concerned citizens packed an emotional town hall meeting Wednesday night, worried all these vanished teens represent a disturbing spike in crime, and question if Black and Latino girls are being targeted.
We can't go nowhere by ourselves. We can't do nothing because we have to get worried about somebody trying to take us.
But city officials explain there aren't more missing teens, there's just more awareness. Part of a new effort by a police department often accused of overlooking cases of missing people of color.
I just implemented a process to ensure that all critical missing
Yes, stay prayed up.
service and media attention.
I always do. Thank you so much, Jackie. I'm glad to see you. Y'all so sweet. Y'all made my day. Y'all made my day. I appreciate it so much. This was a nice birthday. Just to spend it with y'all, you know.
You have a child out there, and there are people in our community that will prey on those children.
I feel like staying prayed up is definitely important.
A few weeks ago, she was the only missing person listed on the department site after she vanished 3 years ago this month. Her mother spoke to a local station at the time.
Come back home to your mother safely.
Sad.
I love you.
Seen here.
All right,
days before her
Jackie.
disappearance, many felt Religious case didn't get enough coverage. She has never been found.
Thank you, babe.
They had no idea that this was an issue that was going on in their own backyard. And by the police being transparent and putting out all missing person cases, it brings about awareness. And then,
Well, y'all. Oh, Florida hospital steals Black couples' baby organs. This is the one I wanted to show y'all real quick, and then we're gonna end it.
do you have a big call?
Because I didn't see
on
this
your
video
life,
yet.
but
I wanted to see it with y'all.
make it into a
Well, we could do another.
About you. The elite have a secret about you. There's a reason that Black cells are literally in our
One more,
space.
y'all, and then we could end it.
Royal DNA cellular bloodline is filled with the God particle, but it lies dormant within you. Beloved, my name is Vicky Dillard. I received supernatural insight concerning your messenger DNA code from a supernatural messenger. If you're not supernatural, this isn't for you. But if it's for you, you don't want to miss my ancestral messenger DNA code activation part 2 on the most magical day of the year. Don't miss it. The link is below. Signs and wonders follow. Don't miss it. 12/12/21 is your day to ascend into your God particle.
Now, I don't know what the hell that was. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait.
Something's not right. It's not sounding right to me. And the security guard came up to her 3 hours later. She's in the hospital. Her husband.
Okay. I'm like, what was that?
The hospital worked on their baby for 55 minutes. And today, this commentary is going to be different.
Okay, this is what I wanted to show y'all. Florida hospital steals black couples' babies' organs. Now, I didn't see this video yet. I just saw the title and I was like, oh, I should do a video on it. But since we here, we're going to do this little video and then yeah. Let's do the video. Okay.
Difficult for me to give, but it needs to be done.
Let me show you.
So please excuse me if I seem a little emotional, but when I explain this story to you, I don't see how you could not feel anything, especially if you are a parent. So I was contacted by Robert and Joy Lisby of Fort Peters, Florida. They have a set of twins. One of the twins, Israel, who was 1 year old, was having shortness of breath. So Joy, the mother, contacted her husband and said, something's going on with the baby. We need to get him to a hospital. So the baby was rushed to Longwood Regional Medical Center. And when they arrived, the parents were told that the hospital worked on their baby for 55 minutes, and he did not survive. They put the sheet over him and informed the parents of their baby's passing. But 12 minutes later, they later came back and told the parents that he was in stable condition. They moved the baby upstairs, I guess, to a neonatal ICU ward. They sent them upstairs. And so the mother had a lot of questions.
What?
And, as to why they were, what was going on and how could they pronounce him dead. And, just a lot of questions. I would if I were a parent.
Yeah.
So they moved the baby upstairs. And they told her they were going to sedate the baby so the baby wouldn't be in pain. Now, she stated that she was able to see her child and the child had some movement and she was holding the baby's hands. And so if he's in stable condition, why does he need to be sedated? So she's asking questions. And so they told her so he wouldn't be in pain. 3 hours later, now she's asking questions. What's going on with my baby? What do you think it is? Why are you sedating him? Why did you pronounce him dead? Why did you get, something's not right. It's not sounding right to me. And the security guard came up to her 3 hours later. She's in the hospital. Her husband leaves to go check on the other children. And security told her that she had to leave the hospital because of her tone. That's what they always say about us Black women, our tone. And she was like, what tone? What have I done? I'm just asking questions. Well, she's asking too many questions. So security came and they brought an officer and they kicked her out. Well, her husband came, kicked them both out. And they were told that DCFS was contacted.
What?
And that they would be going to court in the morning. And they're like, why is DCFS contacted?
What?
What's going on? Keep in mind that they informed me that there is a genetic
thank you, Tracy.
in their family. And
I see you, boo.
Lost a child
I love y'all too.
to something similar. So they go home and they're told they're going to be in court the next morning. But at 3 a.m., she said, the marshals or SWAT and DCFS came knocking on their door. They removed her children. They searched her house. And so they found nothing wrong. They took her children and told them that they had a temporary restraining order placed on them by the hospital. Now, this was on April 30th, 8:15 in the morning. The hospital has a temporary restraining order on them, but they're saying that the parents are not suspects. They're not suspected any foul play, but they restrained them from the hospital. So May 4th, this is 2021, The baby sent to the funeral home.
Oh, this is recently.
They just want to lay the child to rest. The funeral director warned that an autopsy was done on the child. And the parents were informed that the baby's eyes, he said, I've got to warn you about your child, now the child looks. They said the baby's eyes were gone.
What?
Removed. The brain was removed. All the organs were removed. And so Mrs. Lisby stated that it looked like they had sewn their child up with the rope. Now, this was a story that.
Are you a parent?
What?
So that you can, instill those.
First of all,
it's hard to believe.
Wait a minute, I'll finish.
It's hard to believe, but then really considering how they've done us throughout history, it's not hard to believe. So she said that she saw her son and that the baby's eyes were gone. The brain was gone. All the organs were gone. And there was no toe tag to identify her child with. And there was no organ list. And so she's asking, where are her child's organs? And they, for 6 or 7 months, have been trying to get the pathology report. But they keep being told it's not Ray. They have a change.org petition asking for signatures so that they can get this information and find out what's going on with their child. What happened, actually, it's been laid to rest. What happened to their child? Now, I'm going to tell you, I was getting ready to do this segment, and I needed to know, I need to make sure of the name of the parents. So I went on and looked, and I saw the pictures. They asked me if I want to see the pictures because they say a lot of people don't believe them. Then they see the pictures, are very disturbed. People don't know what to say. People just back up. I didn't want to see the pictures. I'm a parent. I'm a mother, and I didn't want to see it. But I wasn't. I was just trying to make sure I had some information correct as far as their name. And I saw the pictures. They were there, and it's very disturbing. It's very, very, very disturbing. I've seen a lot of things in my 3 careers that I've not seen anything like that. I'm not a baby. Brothers and sisters, this is not the only situation going on. There are so many situations. And what's happening is some situations you wouldn't know your people are around. Please don't inundate me with a lot of stories, too many stories, because I'm a busy person. But if there's something that I really think that we need to know about, we needed to know about this. Listen, family. Where are Israel's organs? What really happened? How do you pronounce a child deceased and then 12 minutes later he's warmed up and he comes back? You're a hospital. You're supposed to know when everything shuts down. That's why you have all those machines. That's why you spend 22 years in college, in medical school, doing internships, masters, bachelors. This is why you have all that. I'm going to say this to you, family. Number one is in medical schools, and I have a few friends who are medical doctors. They actually do teach that we can handle pain better than anyone else. And this is why you sit in the hospital in pain and they don't want to give you any pain medication. Yet Mzungu gets in pain, they get the medication, and they turn around and get addicted to the medication. I've said it before, I'll say it again. In fact, this is just going to have to be my permanent background because we are people of sight and symbolism, and seeing is believing. You see all these natural, from the Most High Yah's medicinal properties, herbs, tinctures, all that. 2020 has taught us that we can't trust everything we hear. Listen, this was hard for me to believe.
Brutal.
We can't trust everything. We can't put our trust in people who, number one.
What can I do to spend more time with my case? And still, I constantly have this question running in my head.
These days, if you don't have a
I'm
strong
sorry,
website,
y'all.
you're toast. So I turned to web.com to build one. This is not the only situation going on. There are so many situations. Like some of this surgery that we have. Who do you think were the lab rats? Brothers and sisters. Stop playing games with each other. Stop hating each other. Stop trying to be what you're not. Chase the bag, cool. Why don't you chase your health? Why don't you find, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I'm not shocked that they would take the child's organs because I know they steal. How do you think we got all these cures? Henrietta Lacks. They didn't ask permission to take any of her cells. The Gila cell, look it up. They didn't ask to take Henrietta Lacks cells. They took her cells, used them, created all these constituents to heal human beings. Not once did they compensate her family. To this day, not once. In the name of science. Brothers and sisters, you better keep your eye on these medical professionals. You better keep your eye. You better know the reputation of a hospital that your child's. I know when it's an emergency, you got to do what you got to do. But if you don't ask questions, let me tell you why they do us like that. Because we often, and this happens, I'm talking to you people who think that, you can trust the government, or you can trust this, and you can trust that. You trust nothing. Trust nothing. Listen, people. Our problem is that we scream and holler, they throw us a bone, and then we shut up.
Yep.
Hush money. A lot of hush money. We're going to give you this because we know you're poor and struggling. Keep your mouth shut. This couple says they have been harassed. This couple says they don't. There's a lot they said. I don't want to say on here, but I'm going to say this. They need our support. Where are our attorneys besides Ben Crump? Where are our attorneys that are not afraid to fight? We are so afraid of these folk that we'll sit there and let them do whatever they want to us. And it's been going on for 500 years. And this is why we're still in this condition. We're really not much. The only difference between us now and in the 50s and in the 30s, they're still lynching us.
Yep.
Medical apartheid. The only difference is we have more money and we have education. We can live where we want to live. But we are still being dogged out. We better watch that allyship, that performance allyship. People who say they're allies and really are not. You better watch everybody. Keep your head on.
That's right.
I need to decompress after seeing what I saw. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Until the next time.
Yeah.
Most High bless you. You will.
Organ trafficker would be more appropriate in my opinion, but don't let the title get you in trouble with it. Oh, what should I put, Patricia? Let me see. I think I did put that, right? I think I did put that, Patricia. Let me see. Because I changed it. Yeah, I did put it. Organ trafficking. Yeah. I said birthday chat, organ trafficking. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. A little baby. How did this little baby wind up from being alive to being deceased to then being alive to then being deceased to then having the organs? What the hell is going on? Then not only that, arrest the mother, tell the mother to get out the hospital because of her tone of voice, which was just an excuse because she was asking too many questions about her child. You know, this is just crazy. The system is crazy. That's why I'm like, I'm going to keep looking up stuff on how to protect ourselves. Keep the name off the ID of organ. If you're an organ donor, don't put that shit on your ID. Don't put it on your ID. Get a paper notarized. Who is in charge of your health if something happens to you, and get it notarized. It's just crazy. Crazy. This was a good birthday today. I was able to do a few things today with the hubby. I spoke to my daughter, and I spent time with you guys. And I appreciate that so much. And a lot of new subscribers came on here that I don't even know and was saying happy birthday, Brooklyn Squad. I was like, okay, what? Hey, thank you. Thank you. We're going to end it. I want to go on Facebook because I don't do lives on Facebook. I think I want to do a live on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, because Facebook be showing me so much love. So I want to go on live. I want to go on Facebook for a little while. So if y'all wait or if y'all not doing nothing, come on over to Facebook, y'all. I think I'm going to do a live on Facebook. I don't know. I ain't even eat yet. I made some vegetable spaghetti for myself. But I didn't have no spinach and mushrooms, so I just put bell peppers and onions and stuff and some seasonings, and I'm going to eat that. You know, I forgot I got some crab legs in the freezer. I had in there for months. I forgot about that. Maybe we'll do a seafood boil on live one day and sit down and chit chat again. But yeah, usually every year I buy me an ice cream cake. I didn't do it this year. You know, I'm trying to watch my figure. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch my figure. I lost over 70 something pounds. So I'm trying to watch my figure. Yes. Okay. Mm. I think I don't know. I don't know. I do want to upload some videos, don't put it on Facebook, or I should just go live on Facebook. Because Facebook, they be showing me some love, yo, for real. They be upping my videos. They be upping, they be liking, and they be watching. So I'll probably go live, but I ain't gonna go live for a long time. I'll probably go live for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Or I could go on TikTok. It is my birthday. I could go live on TikTok. One of them platforms though. But I love y'all Brooklyn Squad in the building. Oh, I put the link to my other backup YouTube channel, y'all. So subscribe to that. It's not a cooking channel no more. I changed it into another crime channel. It's a backup. It's my other backup channel, just in case, you know. So it's called Brooklyn Squad True Crimes. Made of rubber. Evil keeps you fat and unhealthy. They've been working against you heavenly. They've been working against me. No, baby, I lost weight, boo. I lost weight, but thanks for joining. At least say happy birthday. You in the comment section. You not gonna say happy birthday made of rubber? Oh, they've been working against me heavenly. What? Are you trying to throw shots at me? Because this ain't what you want. Because I got time today. My girl Cardi B said. What's that? What's that song by Cardi B? Made of rubber. Evil can only make you fat and unhealthy if you're evil too. And if you've been watching my platform, there's nothing evil on this platform. But you said they've been working against me? You trolling? Are you bored? You gotta tell me, like, do you need a friend? Are you sad? Are you in your moment? I love that too. We got a troll in the building. We got a. Let me go, y'all. All right, Brooklyn Squad. I see y'all. Everyone have a safe, blessed Thursday. All right, y'all. Everyone have a safe, blessed Thursday. I want to thank everybody for joining my birthday. I really appreciate it. You didn't have to do it. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. There you go. Hey, D. Thank you for popping in, sis. I spoke to you yesterday, so you called me for my early birthday. Thank you, D. Y'all could have been anywhere in this world, and y'all was with your girl, Brooklyn Squad. So I do appreciate y'all. I really do. This was a pretty good live. Yeah, this was a good live. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. I really do. I do. Cause I really don't do nothing for my birthday. Like every year it's just, you know, like I said, another year I'm grateful to be alive. As long as I can wake up and I'm alive, even on this crazy earth. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That I know I have another moment or another day to change something else, to make something else positive in my life, or to make somebody else's life a little more useful, or to help a victim's mother, to spread the word of awareness, to show a post of someone that is missing, to speak to a victim's mother on the phone, or something positive to help somebody. Because that's what I enjoy doing. That's what I enjoy doing. Oh, I do got to tell y'all something though. I was on Pop Smoke's brother's live earlier on Instagram, and he said happy birthday to me. Of course, I had to say today's my birthday in his comments after he finished rapping his song, you know, because he's an artist too, Pop Smoke brother. But he was like, happy birthday, Brooklyn Squad 1579. I got a shout out from Pop Smoke's brother. Eh, 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 eh. I was gassed up for like 5 minutes and then I came back to reality. Because I love me some Pop Smoke. Thank you, D. I was amped up about that. He was like, happy birthday, Brooklyn Squad. I was like, ah. Now, if I could get an interview from you, that would be dope. Cause yo, I've been trying to get his attention for y'all don't know what I be doing behind the scene, yo, for real. Y'all just have no idea. Y'all do not know. But I love me some Pop Smoke, and I just feel like Pop Smoke's case. And what's up with the case anyway? Because they are arrested, but there haven't been no trial or nothing yet. Like that's weird. I gotta look into that too. I gotta look into that. And why did they go and try to drag that man's coffin out? Maybe I should out to Popular because she be doing a lot of lives on her Instagram. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Alana Lanier. No updates. That monster is still not caught. I don't know what it's crazy. I did reach out. Matter of fact, where's my phone? I tried to call Alana's brother. I mean Alana's brother, Alana's uncle, and it said he changed his number, but he did text me his other number, and he said, "I would never block. You're my friend." I have so much stuff to be grateful for you. So that was so sweet that he said that. And he sent me his new number. So, but they still didn't catch the monster. So that case really hit me, y'all. Y'all know Alana's case really hit me. I think that I need to, tomorrow we'll be back here. and talk about Alana's case. There's not, but you know what makes me so mad is because I don't understand how the cops is not doing much effort on this case. How do y'all know this young lady is deceased? How do y'all know Alana's dead? Y'all saw a little bit of blood. Y'all don't have a body. This young lady, God forbid, could be trafficked. She could still be alive. So it just makes me wonder. I feel like the cops is down with the shit too. I just feel like that, man. Because they're not doing nothing. And this is coming from the uncle's mouth to me. He already told me they're not doing anything. So, yeah, you got one guy locked up. The other one, you could have been arrested him. But you chose to just let him fly out when you had a chance to go and get him. So what's really going on? What's going on with Alana and Nia's case? Because the cops ain't doing shit. I made a phone call to a detective today on a case that I am helping with Dexo. Let me show you him. Dexo Tosi. I don't want to show you his mother's Texas thing. I'll go to my photos and show you his picture. This is the one that I was on the phone for 2 hours with his mother. He is a tattoo artist. Okay. No coverage at all. I finally left the detectives a message today. Let's see what she says because she has not contacted the mother. This child has been missing 100 days yet. Like, come on. No interaction on his bank card, his Metro card, nothing. Just weird. Nobody goes missing like that. Come on, where is he? Where is Dexo? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is this 26 years old boy? Where is he? In Manhattan, New York. Where is he? Where is he? The mother travels from Detroit or wherever she lives at all the way to Manhattan, drives up here over the holidays to put posters and everywhere. You think the police met her up here or they had a conference or anything? No. No. The system is messed up. It's foul. Foul. Should be pissing me off. Remember Jacqueline? She's still missing. Remember I interviewed her mother? Florida. She was seen in a dispensary store. But she's still missing. I'm not buying that, oh, she's just hanging out. Nah. She knows, she sees, I'm pretty sure she knows that her mother is worried and looking for her. I'm pretty sure. She would have reached out by now. The last spot she was at the dispensary. Let me see if I can find that picture. that her mother sent me. I'm thinking, God forbid, this young lady is being trafficked. Someone probably was following her in the dispensary or something. I want to really look at that picture really carefully.
I know that some of you probably are seeing a YouTube video saying that she's found. We still don't know what's going on, and I'm totally confused with this case. So Doc Ellis is doing their investigation right now. And so as far as what's going on, I don't know. I'm confused on what's being told to me. And it doesn't add up because she is still listed as missing with the authorities. So a lot of things are just not adding up. It doesn't make sense. So, we just have to have an open mind until we absolutely have contact with her. Yeah, maybe there's been some sightings, but is she okay? I mean, if she had a mental health break, I don't know. But please keep an open mind. She's still out there. We still haven't heard from her. Her sisters haven't heard from her. Her friends haven't heard from her. So we don't honestly know what's going on. So please keep an open mind, that even though we had sightings, but we don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's a relief a little bit that so far sightings that she's alive, but we don't know yet what's going on.
Right.
So please keep an open mind on this, that we still need to keep her out there until we get a conclusion. And that is absolutely talking to somebody that she is close to, family, friend, whoever, just so that we know what's going on, because we are confused. God bless.
Trying to find the thing where she was in the store. But anyway, yeah, so she's still missing, okay? I am going to call the investigator on that case. I haven't got a chance to do it. She gave me the phone number and stuff, but I'm gonna get to it. But yeah, like, this is crazy. This don't make no sense. This has gotten scary and out of hand. Yeah, it's all about the almighty dollar. Stay covered in God. Stay prayed up each other. Exactly, Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, always stay prayed up. Always. Always. That's very important. Well, yeah, we've been up here on here for a few hours now. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I love y'all, Brooklyn Squad, and thank y'all for spending my birthday with me. And I appreciate every single last one of y'all. Okay, let me see. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. I will catch y'all tomorrow. And I wish the best for every one of you. Sleep tight. When I was little, my mother used to say, sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. But I ain't gonna be sleeping. I think I'm gonna go on somebody live. I think I'm gonna go on maybe TikTok. I don't really do TikTok like that, but I think I should. People be telling me, girl, you should be on TikTok. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go on TikTok right now and talk about a few cases. So if you want to join me on TikTok. Of course, it's called Brooklyn Squad, so you will find me. And let's talk about Jelani Day and how his organs were missing as well, like we were saying on here, and a few other people, and talk about a few other cases, and just get the word out. Let's get the word out. People are missing. I don't know where Jelani's case is going right now. I haven't heard anything. I be checking, but I haven't heard anything that is really like, okay, they got a suspect. Because I really feel like the police is really involved in this. Thank you, Kathy. You too, Kathy. I just really feel like the police is involved. And Carol Booster, her whole team. And I'm going to tell you something. I really feel like Carol Booster knew Jelani at another time before he started going to that college. I really do. I really do. I feel like she knew Jelani way before he started going to that college. I think they seeked Jelani out. They knew he was in good health. So, y'all, I will help everybody have a blessed night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And thank y'all again for sharing my birthday with me. And like my girl Cardi B said, I'm so thirsty. All right, y'all, I'm out. Justice for the victims and justice for the families. Peace.